It's that first touch that sets it up, but it's emphatic with the strike. Seeing how cute he can be with the penalties. This is all about power. Big target to aim for. Put the laces through it. No chance.
Hello everyone, and thank you for being part. It's Manchester United 3-1 for Fulham. Let us know what you definitely know, what you think about this game. It's been a great game for Manchester United, and as I can tell you right about now, I can confirm to you that Manchester United has booked their place in Wembley, or at Wembley. It's just been great for Manchester United, and things have definitely gone on quite well for the club. Manchester United, as they have definitely sealed this, they have beaten Manchester United, have definitely beaten Fulham hands down. It's been a 3-1 win for Manchester United, with Sebza scoring for Manchester United, and unfortunately, the one and only goal-scoring machine, Marcus Rashford, didn't score for Manchester United today. But definitely, we had yet another superstar, a good football player, who has also scored 2 goals, making it 3, and that is none other than Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes has displayed quite excellent football today. He's played quite well. He's definitely a great football player, and it's definitely been brilliant for Manchester United, as we are going to be digging deep, talking about what's happened in this game, and the FA Cup final could be belonging to Manchester United, as quarterfinals are definitely done. And I'll be telling you also in the future, not in the future, but in this very podcast, who Manchester United is going to be facing at the semi-finals. Who is Manchester United going to be facing at the semi-finals of the FA Cup? All this in this podcast. All you need to do is simple: subscribe, ring that notification bell so you do not miss out on whatever we've definitely got to bring to, as long as it is sports and as long as it is Manchester United related, right about here at the United chapter with me, your host, KALS. So it will be remembered that a lot has been said and a lot has been done about this game, and it's been a brilliant game. But looking at the first half definitely, the first half was, I think Fulham still had a bit of control. This is a game that has had quite a lot of drama for Fulham. I think Fulham lost away, and that's why they were definitely punished. For a very good football player like Mitrovic, who is honored by quite a number of referees in the football world, he should know better than behaving how he did. That was definitely uncalled for, and he's respected. He's a good football player. Mitrovic, he's scored quite a number of goals, and his reputation has been a very good one before. But he should have known that the fact. Anyway, some people are asking, where am I coming from? I think I need to come from where exactly this the penalty came from. So the penalty definitely came from Jadon Sancho. Jadon Sancho has played very well. He has displayed quite well. A lot of talent today. He's played brilliantly, and to be specific, he's the one who led to the penalty that led to a 2-1 win. Though it was 3-1, but from 1-1 to 2-1, that was an effect of Jadon Sancho, who played quite well, played brilliantly, and he performed quite well, I must say. So all this was happening when it was 1-1. He managed to maneuver through the defenders of Fulham quite well, and had to take a strike, and that definitely Willian was in the goals and tried defending. It was a definite handball, but for some reason Mitrovic thought it was not. But the fact that even the referee thought it was a penalty, and also a send-off. Also, actually, the referee knew that it was definitely a penalty, but he went to see whether it would be. It was only a penalty, and maybe could spare the football player Willian, and maybe it could be not to send off, maybe yellow card. But he went and realized that it was definitely more than a penalty, because the VAR came out and said, you need to check this. It's more than a penalty. This man definitely, Willian, needs to be sent off. And that's what definitely happened. But Mitrovic, Mitrovic did not take it light. He didn't take it light at all. And the referee definitely showed him the way out. He definitely showed him that he was not joking in any way. He was not in any jokes anyway. So it was a brilliant move. It was definitely a brilliant move by the referee, giving him a red card, because what he actually did, what Mitrovic did, he pushed the referee. He went into an argument with the referee, and as that was definitely not enough, he pushed him. So that was definitely uncalled for a football player like him. So let us know what you definitely think in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe, ring that notification bell so that you do not miss out on whatever we've definitely got to bring to you, as long as it is sports, right about here at the United Chapter with me, your host Abu KALS. As I'm telling you that Willian was definitely booked, and also Mitrovic was booked, and they were definitely sent off. And that was since when they were sent off. Remember, they were sent off when it was still 1-1. And if Mitrovic was possibly there, maybe they would have had a bit of a chance at Willian. But already they had that red card, and you're arguing with the referee, and yet you have got you've got a red card. You should definitely be calm and see what is going to be going through. So Fulham definitely had to lose, and their goalkeeper was also horrible in the second half. That was Bernard Leno, and Pereira also was a Manchester United football player some time ago. Played quite well, but he couldn't match the standards of Manchester United, as the boys definitely played quite well. David De Gea made wonderful saves. David De Gea has made wonderful saves in this game. He's played quite well, showed that he is #1 in the game. He's definitely a brilliant football player. He's played well when it comes to the number of saves he has definitely made. A brilliant number. He's made a brilliant number of saves, and definitely it's been great for him. And Manchester United is very lucky to have him. And he said what he said before. He said, David De Gea said he's not going to any other team. He'll just leave Manchester United when he is retiring football. And he definitely still has it. He definitely still has it, and he's been playing quite well. So also another football player who's been brilliant in this game, Aaron Wan-Bissaka. That's my man. For those of you who've been following me on my podcast, I've always talked about Aaron Wan-Bissaka. I like Aaron Wan-Bissaka when he's on the game. You know, in every game, in every football club or team, you need that player who always runs with the ball and passes the ball quite well, and that is Aaron Wan-Bissaka, who makes long runs from the back to the forward section. He does not do the passing a lot when it comes to midfield. He does not do the passing in the midfield. No, he does the passing when he gets to the striking position, when he gets to the final bits. So every club definitely needs an Aaron Wan-Bissaka. I like Aaron Wan-Bissaka, and for some reason, people were saying, "Oh, you like Aaron Wan-Bissaka? It's just personal. You just like him as a person, not as a football player." But I think now I reason quite well with Erik Ten Hag. I think we're reasoning a little bit the same, because I was always wondering, why isn't Aaron Wan-Bissaka being given gameplay? Why isn't he being given gameplay? But I'm more than happy that he's now playing. I like Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Then another football player that has done quite well, that has played quite well, we're talking about none other than Harry Maguire. Harry Maguire has definitely showed that the defense is his thing. He's not made mistakes, as many people before were complaining about Harry Maguire and him making mistakes. But it will be remembered that Harry Maguire changed his attitude and the mode of play ever since he went into the World Cup for England. When he played for England, everybody was saying, "Oh, Harry Maguire will do big mistakes." Mistakes that England made were not from Harry Maguire. He made sure that he played quite well, and ever since then, he's not stopped. And when you see the number of games and how he's played the games, and when he's been given chance to play, he's definitely played very, very well, absolutely well. Harry Maguire has played well recently, and in this particular game, he's owned the defense. He's definitely owned the defense. And the fact that Rafael Varane has not been on the game, we've been thinking, what is going to happen? What's going to happen? Rafael Varane is not on this game. What is definitely going to happen? Will he make any mistakes? No, he's definitely owned it. Then Lisandro Martinez, the Butcher, definitely my man Butcher, my man Lisandro Martinez definitely has also played definitely well, owned the defense. He's played the defense quite well. So Luke Shaw also in there. When you look at the defense of Aaron Wan-Bissaka, Harry Maguire, Lisandro Martinez, and also Luke Shaw, that has been a brilliant one. Then also Sebza. I think Sebza is picking up. He's definitely picking up every other day. And he does not only make runs and passes, but he endeavors to make sure that he can score. So Sebza has also played brilliantly. He's been a very wonderful one. He's played quite well. There is nothing wrong. There's nothing bad that I can say about Sebza. He's scored a goal and also helped in a few times he's come out and made challenges. He's stopped them from scoring and made runs, passes, and tried to make assists so that Marcus Rashford can score and stuff like that. Then also Scott McTominay. For some reason, I didn't get Scott McTominay quite well. I did not in this particular game. I must be honest. I think Scott McTominay did not perform to the expected. I think he plays quite better when he comes off the bench. And I think Erik Ten Hag should have thought about that. But it definitely worked on quite well for the club, Manchester United. But I don't think Scott McTominay should have started the game. Anyway, looking at also Jordan Sancho. Jordan Sancho, brilliant football player. Jordan Sancho's played quite well, quite brilliantly. He's performed very well, made a number of passes, and those were definitely good passes. And the second goal was due to him. That the second goal came in because of him, because he tried his level best to get a goal. Oh, that was going to be a brilliant goal. If Willian had not held that ball, I mean, whom does Willian think he is? Does he think he's Maradona? This is modern day football. There's nothing you can do, and it's not seen on camera. They will zoom it and bring it and see you holding the ball. That's what exactly happened. He held the ball, and I can't imagine. Willian held the ball. That was going to be a very brilliant goal by Jordan Sancho. Jordan Sancho beat the goalkeeper hands down. I say it was a brilliant goal. It was going to be a brilliant goal. Beat the defenders hands down, beat the goalkeeper hands down. And when he took the strike that was definitely in the goal, William came and grabbed the goal and ball, and what happened? The referee was also not happy about it, and that's why the red card came out, and William definitely left the pitch, and that left Mitrovic fuming. And not only did it leave Mitrovic fuming, the manager of Fulham was also definitely fuming. But VAR definitely proved us that they were fuming for no reason whatsoever, because everybody was seeing that. Everybody was seeing that, has realized that they were fuming over nothing, definitely. Then Bruno Fernandes, Bruno Fernandes, a very good football player, I must say, a game maker. And when things are not going on quite well, Bruno Fernandes will go into the defense section and defend quite well. well just like as a defender. And when he realizes that there is something wrong in the midfield, he'll stay in the midfield and play the midfield quite well. Striking, he goes in there, scores goals. Bruno Fernandes is a talented football player, top guy, a top football player. And I think Manchester United must be happy that they've got a football player like him. And he also should be, I think, the captain of Manchester United, because he has that. He definitely has. He has that commanding hand. He has that commanding voice. He commands the game. Tells of football players when they're not doing the right things. And he definitely is a brilliant one. He is a very wonderful football player. Then Marcus Rashford. Marcus Rashford has played well, but we always expect him to score, and when he doesn't score, we are disappointed in him. But I think we should come to terms that Marcus Rashford is a human being; he's not a machine. So if he doesn't score in one game or two, we should be in a position of understanding that he is a human being, not a machine. But Marcus Rashford, we expect you to score. We are sorry, but we expect you to score in every game, and if you do not score, we are disappointed, and that's why we are a little bit disappointed today. But the fact that we've won, there is nothing. But I think we're disappointed. Every Manchester United fan is disappointed that he's not scored, that Marcus Rashford is not scored. But what can we do? I think Marcus Rashford, make sure in the next game you do score. We will be very happy when you score a goal in the next game. And then Wout Weghorst. People have been asking me to talk about Wout Weghorst. Okay, Wout Weghorst. He's a very brilliant football player, but his finishing, I must say, is awful. His finishing is awful. He needs to do something about his finishing. Wout Weghorst, when he's on the game, he plays very well. He plays brilliantly. He makes good passes. His passes are definitely perfect, but he's not a natural goal scorer. That's what makes the difference. Wout Weghorst can make runs. He can pass well, but he is in a position where he definitely needs to score. And I think Manchester United should look for a better number 9, a good number 9. But having said that, Wout Weghorst, when he's been on the games, Manchester United has won. And Erik Ten Hag is not looking at. Erik Ten Hag is definitely not looking at substituting him. In every game, he makes sure that he starts. Almost every game, he definitely makes sure that he starts. So Wout Weghorst, we're a little bit disappointed in Wout Weghorst just because of the finishing. Everything else is all right. I must say everything else is definitely all right with Wout Weghorst. Passing very well, dribbling okay, and he's such a football player that with him, he does not need to be a superstar. He does not need to score, but he'll create the opportunities for others to score. The focus is not on him. The focus is not on Wout Weghorst. The focus is on Marcus Rashford. But he'll make sure Marcus Rashford scores. He'll make sure Bruno Fernandes scores. He'll make sure a Manchester United football player scores. But he misses out on a very big number of chances to score. That's something that Erik Ten Hag should work upon. That's something that the trainers at Manchester United should work on. Make sure that he scores quite a number of goals, because in the position that he is in, he should be capable of scoring quite a number of goals. He can't keep on missing chances for Manchester United. He definitely can't keep on doing that. But Wout Weghorst, I must say, we like you, we love you. But in the summer transfer window, we could see him going. And for those of you who do not know, Wout Weghorst came to Manchester United from the Sixers, and he was on loan from Burnley, and right about now he's at Manchester United, still on loan. And he was Manchester United had to pay over £2 million for him to join Manchester United for just this transfer win, not this transfer win, just for this season. And once the season is done, he's definitely out of contract. So will we see Manchester United renewing his contract? There's nothing like renewing anyway, because in his contract that was definitely not agreed upon. But if he plays quite well, or if Erik Ten Hag thinks that Wout Weghorst has a big impact or will be of good help, good use to Manchester United, then fresh talks will definitely go on between Burnley and Manchester United, and that could see Wout Weghorst remaining at Manchester United in the summer transfer window. Anyway, those of you who've been asking about Wembley, Manchester United is definitely going to Wembley. We are going to Wembley. United is going to Wembley. I personally will be going to Wembley. I'll watch the match live. I think I will be very happy to be there. Possibly, I'll share a few photos and a few videos right here at the United chapter so that you can enjoy the Wembley game. I will personally be at Wembley, and that will be a game between Manchester United and who is Manchester United playing? I'm now going to be revealing who Manchester United is going to be playing at the semi-finals of the FA Cup. Remember, Manchester United has already won the Carabao Cup, and Manchester United is going to Wembley the second time in this season. That is a big achievement for Manchester United as a club, and it is also a big achievement for Erik ten Hag as a Manchester United football manager. He's definitely just comment he's won. He's definitely comment he's won. Top 4 is the target, and he's definitely achieving that. And he's already won Carabao Cup and FA Cup. You cannot rule him out because he is already in the semi-finals. And he is going to be facing. Whom is he going to be facing? He's going to be facing Brighton and Hove. Yeah, definitely. Manchester United will be playing Brighton. So Brighton and Hove, I think, could be the next victims of this young lad who is here, Marcus Rashford, because Marcus Rashford definitely will be unhappy because he has not scored in the FA Cup, particularly in this very game. So he'll want to score in the next game in the FA Cup against Brighton and Hove. It will be a brilliant game. It will be a wonderful game. I think if you're interested in this game, just make it print, subscribe, ring that notification bell. It will be the semi-finals, and once I think. What do you think? Do you think that Brighton is going to beat? Do you think that Brighton is going to beat Manchester United? I highly doubt. But you'll remember that Brighton has quite a good number of football players, very good football player, like Mark Allister, a very wonderful football player. And I think Manchester United should think about it. I don't think it's going to be a very easy run for Manchester United in the semi-finals. I know Manchester United could probably win. The chances of Manchester United winning the semi-finals and heading to the finals of the FA Cup are definitely very, very high, extremely high. But Brighton and Hove has brilliant football players. There's also another one, Moises Caicedo. Moises Caicedo is definitely a very good one also that Manchester United should look at. So the FA Cup is definitely a brilliant one. Manchester United could be having that, as you already know that the Carabao Cup is already booked. And right about now, what we are looking at at this point in time is not only the Carabao Cup, but also the FA Cup. So two football players that I have warned Manchester United about, more especially when it comes to the semi-finals of the FA Cup, Mark Allister and also Moises Caicedo, who are Brighton and Hove football players, been playing quite well. You'll be remembered that they changed management, and the former Brighton and Hove manager definitely went to Chelsea, and that's Graham Potter. And he had done quite a good job over there, and they have continued to develop as a club through a new manager. So they will be trying to make sure they can prove a point And I think Manchester United should be in a position of knowing that if they are given chance, they could be beating Manchester United. Anyway, I don't think Manchester United will be very happy if they are beaten by Brighton and Hove. And I think it's going to be a better thing for Manchester United soon because they're going to possibly beat Brighton and Hove. But for the quarterfinals, definitely they are done. Quarterfinals are definitely done and dusted, and Manchester United has beaten Fulham with 3 points, 3 goals on one with Manchester United. Manchester United, Bruno Fernandes are scoring twice, and Sebs are scoring once, and that makes it a total of 3 goals. And also, Mitrovic, who is a very good football striker, who earned a red card for himself in this game, has also managed to score 1 goal for his club, Fulham. And that, I should say, that is it for now, and we can meet in the next episode and the next live video. My name is Abu KALS. Thank you for watching the United chapter. Thank you and goodbye for now.